guys, it's Brooklyn Wintermelon, and today I'm tie-dyeing shirts. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear me because there's people all around mowing their lawns and stuff. But you know, I got this tie-dye kit and I got some nice shirts here. And I'm just gonna tie-dye them and like make them less boring, I guess. Hopefully they go well. I started watching a YouTube video on how to tie-dye, but I got a little bored, so I decided, you know what, I'll wing it. And maybe it'll make for a better video too. Hopefully they don't end up looking like trash because I actually really want to wear them. But you know, we get what we get. What are these gloves? I've never seen gloves this bizarre looking. These gloves, man. They come with the thing, and I found out also that there are instructions with it. So, you know, that's a little helpful. But they're a little confusing, and they show pictures of what the shirts look like for the instructions given. And they're kind of ugly. So I think I'm just gonna be doing the good looking ones, but that was only one of them. So I guess I'll be doing my own patterns for something. Kind of hard to work with these gloves. I don't know how I'm meant to use rubber bands. Okay, well I wanna do ombre and I want to do swirl. We're gonna start with the swirl. Swirly durly. We're gonna start with the pink shirt, I guess. I'll do some rubber banding. We'll see how this works. I can just see this looking so bad. I don't understand how I'm supposed to put the rubber bands around. It looks awful. Mine does not look at all like the picture. It's supposed to look like this when it's binded up, but mine looks like that. Okay, I'm gonna take some colors to this thing now. We have blue, green, black, purple, and pink. So I'm obviously not gonna use the pink because it's a pink shirt, but I'm going to use blue, black, and purple for this one. Start with the black, I guess. I should not be doing it this close to... Oh, the gloves. Almost forgot about these. Oh. That splattered across the entire shirt. It's not going the direction I was hoping. I'm rubbing it into the shirt. Oh, I should have used a tarp. This is my dad's like tray, and hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for tie-dyeing his tray. Okay, one section accomplished. Is this its own section? I'm just getting a little confused. Okay, we'll do the purple next, I suppose. I didn't think it was gonna look this awful, but you know, we're trying. This is the last color for this shirt, and then we have to wrap it up in a plastic bag or something. Okay, I think it's looking great so far. Comment down below how you think these are gonna turn out right now. I can guarantee my camera is gonna overheat because it's 9,000 degrees out here. So if it does, and I lose footage or anything, don't be alarmed, you know, probably for the better. Okay, well, something got messed up and I don't know where to add this last color, so I'm just putting it everywhere. You know what? It's done. It's done. Okay, so for my next one, I'm doing ombre, so I don't actually have to rubber band that one, but I'm not just doing any ombre, no. I'm doing pink to blue ombre. How do I let that one dry? You know what? We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna start with blue on the bottom. Gonna get my gloves on, and then we're gonna do pink at the top. I'm doing this one on my white shirt, squirting that on the bottom. So the last time I did tie-dye was when I was in 6th grade on a field trip. And let me just tell you, it went really bad. My shirt was so ugly, and it was really embarrassingly ugly, actually. You know, that's besides the point. New year, new me. Well, it's been a couple of years, actually. Looks great now. What you do for this one is you take a paintbrush, dip it in some water, and you just brush it up. You need a lot of water. I should have put my hair back or something because I can just envision something going a little wrong. just me dyeing my hair for 30 minutes straight. It doesn't look great at this point, but I can envision it going better. I can envision it going worse. It kind of looks like an ocean. Hopefully it starts to look better though, because this is not at all what I was hoping for. Now we're gonna switch it up, and I think we're gonna go to the top maybe. So this is it so far. Dang it, this is the back of the shirt. You know what, it's fine. I'll do the front and the back. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well it's turning purple because my glove has blue on it, but it kind of looks cool. Table's not big enough though. That's kind of the issue here. Perfect. Oh, not perfect anymore. It doesn't look like it did in the picture though. This just looks like a white shirt with paint splatters on it. Yeah, no, the pink is not working out. Let's just do the front and see how that works. This is the back. We begin with the front. So this field trip in 6th grade I was talking about, yeah, it's like a camping trip. And it's supposed, since it's 6th grade's when all the grades merge in my town or whatever, it's kind of when you're supposed to make friends. But you see, I didn't make any friends, and it was just a waste of time because I hated it. And it was awful because I don't like camping, and I don't like sleeping in anywhere that's not my bed. That just looks like water. The dye does seep through to the back. The disclaimer, if anyone ever is trying to do this, do the front first. Okay, done with the ombre. This is the front. I feel like it's a little weird looking. Moving on. Okay, so on the last shirt that I did, I realized that the paint splatters actually look kind of cool. Also, I put up my hair because it was just getting frustrating. And so it's really hard to put on a ponytail with really wet, sticky hands. So it looks really bad, but whatever. So I'm gonna do my own type of thing. I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna just do paint splatters in a way. I hope it ends up looking good. I'm gonna use every color except for black because no one likes black. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and go up from there, and I'm not even rolling it up. I can see how this could go incredibly bad, but I think it could also go pretty well. Oh, I can just envision this going really bad. I'm gonna try putting it in my hand, and then, oh God. I'm putting it in my hand, squeezing my hand, and then high-fiving the shirt. It's gonna look like I murdered someone. Oh yeah, it looks like I murdered someone on this. Okay, you know what? Maybe I can just use this as my Halloween costume next year. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna try another color, and maybe that one will look less bloody. Crap, it's so hard to get these caps on with these giant gloves. I should sell these as merch if one day I become a good enough YouTuber for that. Ah! I just got so much dye on my arm. Hopefully the green doesn't ruin it. I don't know what the green dye looks like. I don't know if it's bright or dark, but I think it might dry a different color or a different shade. Oh, it's not bad. I think it adds a good, nice touch. Okay, my hand is getting sweaty in here. How did so much dye get on my hand? It's like there's a leak in the glove. I think it looks good. I think other people will disagree, but still looks a little bit like I murdered, you know, like a rainbow cat. I don't know why cat came to mind. I think we're done with the green. I think we're done in general. I wore an old shirt, so if it looks small, that's why. There's dye all over my body. Okay, well, this is that shirt. It looks so bad on camera. But the back, we'll just go back in. Not gonna show me doing this part though. Oh my God, my finger really is blue. Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. I finished the splatter one, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next one, but we'll just, you know, maybe I'll do another one of the scrunching ones, because those are actually instructed and tell you how to do them, and I don't think I'm doing these right at all. But you know, we'll see what we come out with. There are some issues with the shirts I've made so far. First one being you're supposed to mix the dye and like shake the bottles, which I did not do. And you're supposed to apply the dye 45 minutes after you put it on, 45 minutes before you put it on the shirt, which I waited like 5 minutes or less. And so that could be a small issue, and what that does is it just makes it less less like saturated, and also, or no, more saturated, less pigmented. And the colors will be more like faded-ish, which is not great. And third thing is that like 2 of my shirts I can't wrap in plastic wrap because I didn't like scrunch them up with rubber bands, so the plastic wrap keeps it damp, and then you sink it or rinse it. I just don't think that's gonna go well, so we're gonna do a scrunching one for this one. I'll just roll it in a ball and then spray it willy-nilly with the green dye, because I'm gonna have this one just be very nice and green. And maybe some black. Ooh, black would look cool. I don't really care if it goes well, I just want it to be decent. They can't just write out directions and expect people to read them without a sign that says, read these instructions before doing. You see, it says read through all the instructions before beginning. And it's not in big enough font, actually. Didn't realize it said that though, because it was on the back of the thing. How on earth am I meant to know? If this one so far is looking okay. I can't possibly tell though. Okay, I'm lying to myself, I know it. Oh no! It fell onto the ground, it got a little dirty. I'm supposed to let it dry for like 6 hours, so I don't get to see them for a lot longer. But you guys get to see them quicker. I think I'm just gonna add a little more black to the creases, green into the holes. I'm just injecting dye. I don't even know how this is gonna go. Why do I keep rhyming? It spilled like everywhere. I'm done with it. Okay, I finished all my shirts. Now I have to wrap that, wait 6 hours, and then rinse the shirts. But I'll clean up and see you guys with the finished shirts. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and here is the spiral shirt. So what I did last night was I rinsed them after 6 hours, and then I let them dry overnight, but since it was super hot out, they're kind of damp still. But here is the spiral one I did with the pink, blue, and purple dye. Oh, no. Blue, purple, and black dye, I think. And this is how it turned out. This one is probably my favorite, except for this blemish here. Don't really know what happened. I'm just going to try on the shirt and see how it looks. So this is the shirt. I did not do a very good job rinsing them, so some of the dye is kind of like came off. This is how the shirt looks. I think it looks not that bad, you know? This is definitely my best one. Here we have the paint splatter one. Some of the blue dye kind of rubbed a little and smeared, and it kind of looks like a little bit weird. I'll show you guys the back of this one too. So the back looks a little weird too. It's fine, I guess. I'm gonna try it on and see how this one looks. I'm a little worried though. So it doesn't look as bad as I kind of thought it was going to. It looks pretty bad. I think I might just end up using this as a pajama shirt. I'm gonna try rolling up the sleeves and see if that does anything. No, that made it absolutely worse. Yeah, I think this might be sticking as a pajama shirt. The next shirt is my ombre attempt. It kind of looks like pretty patriotic, so maybe I'll wear this next time it's the 4th of July, who knows. So this is the ombre. I think the blue definitely turned out better than the pink. The pink has lots of smudges of other colors, and it just doesn't look the awesomest, but we'll try it on. So here's the ombre one on. I don't mind this one. I think this one's actually wearable in public, I think. Do-it-yourself, man, DIY, tie-dye. Everyone will know that I did not buy this in a store. But, you know, it's the process. It's the journey. And finally, we have what I call the moldy green cheese shirt. And it doesn't look so bad until you think of it as moldy looking. And then it's like a little bit weird. My sister's the one who pointed it out. She was like, yeah, that looks like moldy cheese. And I was like, yeah, that's not so cute. So this is how it looks on. It does look a little weird here, but yeah, the more I look at it, the more I realize it's not so bad. Like, I think I could probably wear this one in public. The only one, this is like my third favorite. First favorite, spiral, then ombre, then... what was the other one I did? Paint splatter, and then this. No, then this one, then the paint splatters. Paint splatter one looks a little weird, not gonna lie. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed me DIYing and some shirts and making them look as best as I possibly could. I'm not great at tie-dye, but you know, it happened. So, bye!